Today, we're going to be reviewing insane BeamNG.Drive soft body car game clones for your Android device. Some of them are going to be awful, but the one at the end is absolutely phenomenal and you need to stick around for it. Let's check these out. All these games are going to be exactly like BeamNG.Drive, or at least claim to be. So the first one we have up here is a replica actually of, in my opinion, the best one. It's called Cindy Car Crash. Now, I will say this one is on the Play Store, but it's got a lot of ads. First thing, when you boot it up, there's no ads. We've got a fair selection of vehicles, actually. It seems pretty nice. You can actually change colors. There's not too many vehicles. You can buy some, and I think the only way to get money is by watching ads. But with how many ads there are already in the game, and I mean there is a lot of ads. I played this game for less than 2 minutes, and I got hit with 3 ads. I had to close it. This is probably my second favorite out of all of them. I advise doing this if you're a little worried to download the last one. We'll get into that when we get to the last one. But as you can see, it's pretty cool. The soft body physics for the front and back for some of these cars look pretty decent. However, there is a very major issue when it comes to trying to collapse the top. You know, it just kind of gets flung. The soft body isn't quite there, but this is one of the better ones out of the ones we've reviewed today. But it's not the best. You need to see that one. So this one's called Car Crash Reality. We've got a cool little oh, and we have an ad already. That's phenomenal. Wow, and it's a Mr. Beast scam ad. That's great. Wow. Okay, this is a really long ad. Okay, we have a daily reward already, which is kind of cool. We're gonna go ahead and look. This one actually has multiple levels. Now, the first one we reviewed, Cindy Car Crash, didn't have any choosable levels. It only had one. So this is a pretty big upgrade. Let's check out the soft body though. All right, we'll drive off this edge here. And none of the pillars spawned in. That's great. And the soft body is non-existent. This game is just not it. It is kind of cool. We do have like a little gravity selector over in the corner there. You know, it's kind of cool. We got a decent selection of cars. We got actually a lot of cars compared to the last game. They all look cool, but the soft body just isn't there, and that's really disappointing to me. So I'm gonna have to give this one a very low rating. Between the ads and the limited, yeah, there we go. We got another ad. I'm done with this game. That game, definitely one of the worst ones we've played. It is the worst one we've played so far. This next one is called Project.Destruction. Now, an important one to note about this game is this was the highest rated game out of all of them. It was the highest rated one with a fair amount of downloads. However, for me, you launch it, it loads for a little bit, and bam, it crashes. I tried to open it a few times and it just didn't work. Now, this could be because my phone is a Z Flip 4. I record all of this on this. The resolution on this screen is pretty long. It's pretty stretched, and a lot of games aren't optimized to run on this one. I advise you to check out this one yourself if you want. It seemed pretty cool. It had like the highest rating, so it could be a very good game. It's called Project.Destruction. Okay, this next one is called Simple Car Crash. I have kind of high hopes for this one. It seems to have some map mods. There's not very many cars. However, we can choose any color we want, and that's pretty cool. Not many cars, but the suspension looks kind of good. I'm hoping maybe this one has some pretty okay soft body. I don't know how the modded maps work. There only appears to be one. It's a little bit confusing. And we've already got an ad. Immediately, I can see this is really cool. There's turn signals, and they actually function. The camera is not really adjustable. I can't really do that with my thumb. But if you click the camera button, we can get multiple perspectives. And would you look at that? There are dash lights. There are dash lights, and the speedometer works. The interiors and the cars on this one are pretty cool. The map seems really big, but once again, the soft body just isn't there. I think this is definitely the best well-made one, but it being considered a soft body game, it just isn't there. It's just a kind of cool car simulator with really detailed cars, but there's only 3 and a pretty big map. So I think this one's better than Cindy Car Crash simply because there's just not nearly as many ads. So that one, pretty cool. This next one is literally just a BeamNG clone. It's called BeamNG.Drive, not BeamNG, BeamNG.Drive. Tons of ads already. We've got a pop-up that kind of looks cool. There seems to be a lot of cars. We see 2 free cars on the daily login. Okay. There's actually like a lot of cars. And they all seem to semi-replicate real cars. I can see some pay-to-win, an online option. That's kind of interesting. We should definitely check that out. Everything's called mod. That's kind of weird. Top stunt mod, free mod. That's weird. And the multiplayer is coming soon. Okay, so there is no multiplayer. We'll just go ahead and we'll check out the crash mod, which I guess is probably just the default game mode. We've got level 1 here, and we have an ad. That seems to be a very common trend with a lot of these games. Okay, still got ads at the top. Looks pretty cool. Camera does not move. You can change your POV, and there's like no soft body. I mean, it kind of crashes a little bit, but there's just no soft body. Yeah, that's... I mean, this one's kind of cool. Definitely not my favorite. Now, this is what you guys have all been waiting for. This is CowBeamNG.Drive. This is not on the Play Store. You do have to go to the link in the description. I'm not going to be giving you any shady links. A lot of creators will be like, oh, download the APK from here. Nope. I'm sending you directly to the developer website. It is on you to figure out how to download it, but it is pretty simple. You do have to have an Android device to run this, to my knowledge. There's no Apple port yet. It might be coming. I'm not sure. This game was phenomenal. I'm not sponsored. I have no affiliation with these people, but as far as I know, this is made by someone named Cindy. That's why it's called CowBeamNG.Drive. It is an indie developer, and this game is phenomenal. And you gotta check this out. So first thing, when you load into this one, you have a mod browser. You also, it appears that there's controller support. I don't have a controller hooked up, but there is controller support, which is insane. You can see these are real car mods. You got a Lamborghini, you got a BMW. You have to go through an authentication program, which I wasn't really concerned about doing, so I didn't bother to go that way. We're gonna head into Sandbox so I can show you just how phenomenal this game is. You can see there's a bunch of maps. We're just gonna do the polygon map so we can show you guys the physics, but this is a great game, but just note, it's gonna be pretty buggy and it's gonna be very resource intensive on your phone. If you don't have a higher end phone, tablet, or whatever you're playing on, it might be a bit laggy, but check this out. There's a solution. You can spawn the light variation of the cars, which I assume just makes the crash physics a little bit less soft body. It still looks great though. We're gonna start off with this cool looking car. Let's go see how these physics look and see if this game is worth playing. It's a little bit pixely, but wow, these physics are great. We have a bunch of options. We can get out of the car. If you click the little door button, you can get out of the car. That's insane. Okay, we'll get back in. The turn signals work. The interior, it's not as impressive as that one. It's not as impressive as, I think it was Car Crash Reality that we played. I don't remember which one it was at this point. The names are really confusing and clickbaity. Oh, this car has pop-up headlights. That's so sick. That's a really cool attention to detail. Wow. This game's really impressive. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna try out the crash physics now. Ooh, look at that drift. Look at that drift. We're gonna try and hit this. We're gonna try and hit this ramp up here, I guess. Oh no, we'll hit the little ridge over here. We can hit this. Wow. This is like the first official soft body game. It's a little bit laggy, but this is impressive. It's like an actual genuine soft body game. There's a daytime adjuster, a camera distance adjuster. You can reset your spawn point to where you want it to be. That's really impressive. Look at those physics. I mean, it's not perfect, but this is on a mobile device. Oh my God, you can spawn multiple cars. Look at that. I just spawned a truck. And I can go hit my other car. That's really cool. Wow. That truck took like no damage and we really messed up the car. Let's see what happens if we squish the truck. This is like really well made. Props to the developer. So we're gonna spawn the light variation just to see. The car seems to maybe be a little bit less graphically detailed and the physics seem a little bit less intensive. I'm assuming what the light version does is if you're on a lower end device, it makes it run a little bit better because the crash physics don't seem as detailed when you spawn the light variation. But this game is really, really cool. If you look, there's even an optimization bar that tells you just how optimized each car is. I really like this feature. It's really detailed, and you can tell that the creator is very passionate about this game. This is the one I advise downloading. I wouldn't even waste your time with the other ones. This is just like actually like phenomenal. I'm gonna quickly show you guys what the CindyCar.Drive download page looks like. Don't go off and go and search, oh, CindyDrive download on YouTube. A lot of people have been linking to drive links of older versions or mega links, or, you know, trying to monetize the download of this developer's game. I don't support that. This, as far as I know, is the only official place to download it. It's an itch.io page. Itch.io is safe. You're gonna be fine. You can download this on Windows, so if you have a computer that isn't quite strong enough to run BeamNG, or you want a free version of BeamNG that's really phenomenal, this is the way to go. You can go and download CindyCar.Drive. You can download it for Windows. It'll run. It's a lot less resource intensive than BeamNG, obviously, because it's, you know, meant for mobile devices. Or you can go ahead and download the APK. All you need to do is so simple. It's so simple. It's just like an app store, but not on the Play Store. You go on your phone, you go to the link that I put there. You click the download button right here, the CindyCar.Drive APK. It'll download it on your device. You might get a pop-up once again that says, oh, this could be harmful to your device. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just because Android can't really scan it to make sure like, oh, this is safe to be on the Play Store, because it's not on the Play Store. So it's just warning you because they don't know if it could be malicious. This itself is not malicious. I've played it. I have it on my personal phone. It's a super fun game. It's great. You just download it, you follow the steps, and it'll be on your phone. You can just play it, and it runs. It's free. There'll be no ads. At least I got no ads. I enjoyed the game so much, and I enjoyed recording this, and it's very clear that this creator really is really passionate about it. They have a YouTube channel, which I'll also link in the description. So I donated $10 to them on their little dono link. It's not much, but I really appreciate their hard work, and it's a completely free game, and it's really impressive that they were able to make this and just share it for free. So I sent them $10, not much, but you know, I used it in my video. Once again, no affiliation with them, none at all. I just saw the game and I'm like, wow, this needs to be shared with people. If you like BeamNG Drive content, go check out this video that I made with my friends. It's hilarious and super fun. I know you will like it.